So I guess the first thing I want to know is, how did you get into politics?
Well, I started out on our Parks Commission as a volunteer,
Mm-hmm.
and I kept showing up to the meetings, so then I became the chair. And then city changed it to where a member of city council would serve on parks as the chairperson.
Right.
And I just thought I'd like to serve.
Mhm.
So I tried to serve before I was actually nominated, just because I was interested, and I just said it wasn't my time.
Mm-hmm.
So when John Manchester and Vivian Conley asked me would I run for city council, I said sure.
Right. So, how do you get elected for that? How do you start, that process?
You kind of rise in the ranks.
Well, any qualified voter can run for city council, but we have two parties, the Citizens Party and the People's Party, or any 5 citizens can name their own party and run for city council mayor. And so I was running as council member, and you have a convention. We just had ours the other day, the Citizens Party just had their convention, and you name your slate of officers, and then you get out and start campaigning and hope that the vote goes your way.
Right. So how did that transition into becoming mayor?
Well, I'd served for 16 years on council, and we just felt it would be a natural transition
Right.
To continue as the mayor.
Right. So I guess, what are your day-to-day duties as a mayor?
Well, it's really considered part-time, but it's really full-time.
Yeah.
It depends on the number of phone calls that we get working with Region 4 for our water department. It depends on whether we have to do a conference call with the municipal league. So a lot of my day-to-day is it just depends on, what else is going on in the city.
Right. So I guess as mayor, there's more than day-to-day stuff, obviously. So can you think of any recent big stuff you've done?
Well, we just signed the papers to the deed. We now have the deed to the fire department property,
Right.
and so we're excited about that.
Nice.
And we just purchased a new public works building
Right.
out on Feimster Road. So those are two of the biggest things that we've done.
Right. So I also heard, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was the Biden administration got you guys a $1.8 million.
I think it's 1.5.
$1.5 million loan grant.
It's the American Rescue Plan.
Right. So what is that?
Well, we're still waiting to hear from the federal government what we can do with those monies. But they're wanting us to look at infrastructure, water, and sewer. And we don't have sewer, so that doesn't affect us.
Right.
Our water is through Region 4. And so we don't want to mess with those funds because they're already allocated for our water treatment plant. So we're waiting to see what they allow us to do, and we're looking forward to it.
Right. So they they kind of tell you direct you what to do with the money.
Yeah.
So $1.5 million. It's quite a bit. So what do you think they'll have you do with it?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think we would like to look at maybe stormwater.
Right.
That's one of our one of the things that we have that the funds are hard to get for those. So,
What's the issue?
just making sure your stormwater is safe and how to do pipes and all
Right.
that. It's an engineering thing.
Yeah,
so,
for sure. Yeah.
But that would be one of the things I think we would look at.